One. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? You're now tuned in with Now the Most High. This is Most High Presents Bars at the Bar. I'm here with one of the creators of Seasonal Jam, Seasonal Chicago. Everybody, please welcome Mandy. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, better than ever.
Nah, for real.
Better
So,
than ever.
how's your day been going? It's been a busy weekend. How's your Saturday been moving?
Saturday been moving crazy. Had a little dentist appointment, so I was just like not feeling my face the first 30 minutes that I was here. But now everything kicking in. I'm feeling good, looking good, feeling great.
I have a dentist appointment on Tuesday. I told you a little bit about that before. I'm terrified for that. I
You should be.
really don't want to do that shit. I'm not a big fan of the dentist, especially because I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed, and it's just like,
Actually, I am a fan.
why would you?
I had braces.
Oh, see, I would like to get braces, but they told me that before I get braces, I gotta get like all the wisdom teeth pulled and stuff like that first.
Yeah, it's adjusted. Yeah, because braces it shifts
Your
teeth.
mouth, yeah.
So you gonna have to do that shit regardless. But I've always been a fan of the dentist because of my braces. And I was the type, I didn't go every 6 months. I went every 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get cleaned every 3 months.
You get cleaned every 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish I had enough time to do that, but I would if I could.
Only because it's like, so you know the different type of saliva you have changes like the effects on your mouth.
What type of saliva you got?
No, so everybody's saliva is either more like basic or acidic, and if you have highly acidic saliva, it can cause buildup in your gums.
You
so
know what? That reminded me. It was like we had the little acidic strips in chemistry, and I remember we used to all like put our mouth on them. And I remember this girl Chrissy, hers went green.
Oh, Chrissy don't follow you on nothing. Ain't gonna pay attention to nothing you be
Chrissy
saying.
on Facebook, I think, because they was doing like a "Don't Judge Me" or something like that for my old high school, and everybody been posting.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those things too.
Yeah.
You know what? The one thing I can say about when I think about kids from like elementary school, not high school, but elementary school, is when I was just finding out I was gay. Everybody was like, "You gay? You gay?" Like, it was a big deal. But now half them bitches dating studs. I'm like hard studs. I'm like, so y'all was all on my ass about everything, and whole time y'all sitting here.
Elementary school, I ain't gonna fly. It wouldn't have thought if I was gay. I think in elementary school it was always there. By high school, everybody knew that I was gay.
See, I was one of them people that ever since I was a kid, people knew I was gay. Like,
yeah, my mom knew for sure. I mean, I had a hard time telling her, and when I told her, she was just like, "I already knew that." Tell you so I don't know. In fact, let me borrow some.
Did that make you feel any type of way that, like, like sometimes people get offended when the people be like, "Yeah, we knew you were gay already." Did you feel any type of way?
No, because everything added up. I knew what I used to be doing to my little distant cousins.
Please.
And I remember one time they told my mom, and she was just like,
I knew this day would come eventually.
Right, like, hey, they ain't doing nothing for real.
That's black people for you. And I was talking about this the other day with my homie. It was just so much craziness. Man, but before we get, you know how many you could be. We can start just talking about all type of stuff. So before we get into that, tell me a little bit more about seasonal. So for the people who don't know what's Seasonal Jam, what's Seasonal Chicago, can you kind of, talk a little about you, talk a little about Lily and how you guys started this, and kind of like what's going on first? Like, first explain to me what seasonal is, and then we can move on to different things that you guys got coming up.
Okay, seasonal, which is SZNL. It doesn't have. It's not an abbreviation for anything like that. Well, actually, it is for seasonal.
Is it?
Yeah, because like seasons change and things like that.
Okay.
Just trying to keep up with the movement and stuff like that.
Right.
But seasonal is just like an ecosystem for artists and creators to come and just pursue their passions, and us being a people and also creatives, talking about Lily, to help them with their path or such and such with their seasons, things like that, and help mold creators and artists. And if anything, we're more so just trying to pursue a more educational type vibe, like where if you come into our building, if you come at an event or anything like that, or anything where you're gonna learn something, you're gonna meet someone, you're gonna prevail in some type of way.
I think you guys do a great job at that. So I met you all back in the summer. I don't remember which month it was, but it was in the summertime. You guys had the LGBT.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah. And I had a great time there. You guys asked me to perform, and that's when I met all of you all. And ever since then, we've kind of been like networking and working together. And I met a lot of people just being in you guys' space and just also just getting closer with you all as well. So I definitely love what SZNL is doing. And you guys are growing pretty fast. Because,
you think so?
Yeah. Well, I think so. From what I see, I think that you guys are building a great network of artists, quality artists at that. Like all the artists that I've met are pretty good artists. You know, and then there's different types, not just rappers or singers. Like there's people who are instrumentalists and musicians who play guitar and keyboard.
That's the people we go after. And sorry to cut you off, but that's something that Lily, her being an artist and her being a musicianist, is very important to us, for artists that actually knows how to perform, that knows how to play an instrument, that knows how to do what they say that they came to do, and not just like lip sync and stuff like that. So I would just say like that's all Lil. And I picked up some things when it comes to scouting for artists or finding people that I'm fond of myself. And it always goes down to just persona, and also like, okay, like, you're great, but you know, how's your personality? Are you willing to teach somebody what you?
Are you willing to network and share?
It's very important,
because some people can be very egotistical and they don't want to share or network or things like that. They're just like, nah, I want to keep this for myself. And I think you guys do great with the selections. So recently, I was at SZNL and they actually hosted the last So Far show in Chicago.
Yeah, we did.
And that was a great night, you guys. I remember. I think the girl. I'm not even going to say that I remember all the artists' names, but it was 3 different artists, 2 bands, and 1 solo artist who was a singer. It was a great night, great performances. It was packed out. So how was that experience for you guys working with So Far? So Far is a great organization and network in Chicago, and actually everywhere, because I found out it was founded in London.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So how was that experience with you guys hosting that at your venue? And this is pretty new for you all.
Honestly, just collabing with So Far just taught us so much about just collabs and how important that is. Some people just see you just collab, they bring the people and you just got the space. But it was more than that, because we was able to connect with the artists, and the artists are really cool. That's one thing that we really like about So Far. Like their crowd, anybody looking to partner with So Far, their crowd is amazing. Not messy. They're very professional. Not the crowd, but the team of So Far.
Who you're working with.
They come in when they say they're going to come in. They leave when they say they're going to leave.
Yep.
The crowd was really cool. Nobody rude. Everybody's pretty chill and things like that. And I think, I don't know, it just takes a special type of, you got to already have built that to create that. Yeah. Because, every so often you get, like, maybe there's one person and you're just like, I don't know, like, how you find this, individual, how you connected to So Far. But no, like, So Far was really great. But one thing about So Far, like I said, it helped us realize that connections and collaborations is very important, mainly because it's just something about it. We both bring obviously we both brought something to the table. Yeah. And we did mention that we do, leadership and all these other different things. And we did connect with people in the crowd that was interested in that. Really interested in that. Even locals that was already in Pilsen, that resides in Pilsen, they were interested in working with us and being creative, and also other creatives and things like that follow, little setups like that and things like that. So,
and also with so if you guys don't know, like she mentioned, SZNL is located in Pilsen, which is a great neighborhood that is full of culture and has a great history with music and art in general. So it's a really dope location that you guys are at. And you guys did just open up a second location, right?
Yes, on Cermak. It's still in Pilsen. It's about 10 minutes away. A lot smaller. It's about 2,500 square feet. But that's more so for like
more intimate events.
Yeah, I would say like if you want to host like we have a lot of holistic individuals that's looking to utilize the space, and we be hosting. This is one of the collabs that we've been doing with Heartbreak. She's doing like a movie night every Tuesday.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's really dope. I've been loving it. I've been loving the movie nights. What else? We just got the space. So, we hosted Gratitude there. I really like Gratitude there because if you know, because the one on Racine, which is our main space, is 5,600 square feet.
Yeah, it's so big space.
50 people can be in there, but it still feels small. But on the other location, 50 people being there feel like
a packed house.
Yeah. So,
and that always livens up the atmosphere. People don't really think about how that makes an event feel when you're in a big space and it's still a decent crowd. 50 people is a lot of people. If 50 people walked in your house, you'll be thinking like, damn, that's a lot going on. But then if you're in a smaller space and you're there, it just feels closer in range. It makes you feel like, oh, this place is busting. Versus if there's a lot of open space, you're like, yeah, it was decent, not that many people went. But in reality, it was actually a lot of people there.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, so that's dope. So you guys got the movie nights going on with Heartbreak. You had the connection with So Far. And then let's talk about the event that I recently went to with you guys. Well, it was more like a private thing where it was myself, Ade.
With OYD.
And
Yes. Obey Your Dreams. Shout out to OYD. That's with Mike Larry. He's also an entrepreneur. He's also a singer songwriter. Well, rapper. He's an author. He's a good cook.
So he can do everything.
Yeah, no, he's really a rare breed. But we've been connected with OYD. He was at Gratitude, and we just connected. They had a table set up. They were selling merch there. I connected with Dominique. I connected with him, and I connected with Mike Larry's manager, which is Dom, D-O-M, and we just connected. And that was one of the first times, other than you guys, where we connected to the point where we were like, you know what, let's throw a little something. Let's actually
let's do something.
Have regular conversation. Let's just seek each other out and stuff like that. That's not how we thought about it. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see, him in another light because, he's well established. He's been doing this for a while, and his team been doing this for a while. And they're growing as well. But it's really cool to, see him cooking, see him socializing, see him, and just like have those conversations that, people that's just friends have.
Yeah, and I remember that night when we were all there, it was a lot of well-rounded conversations. Like, it wasn't all about music, but it was also about culture and the different race and ethnicities that everyone came from, their backgrounds. And I think that's another good thing with SZNL is that you guys connect people of all walks of life, different sexualities, different races, different ethnicities. And it's a very safe space in the sense where people can come, be who they are, and really thrive in their talent and their passions. And I think that's so dope about SZNL. So outside of that, the new year is coming.
Yes. We're
in the last month of 2024. Where do you see you guys in 2025? What's coming up for 2025?
I keep talking about collaboration. We're just trying to collab because one thing about it because we're a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
One thing about business, you think you can do everything on your own, but you can't.
Nah, and then also community breeds success. So it's like when you're working with all different type of people and all different artists and in different mediums and forms of art, that puts you in a position that you're bound to take your business to the next level.
Absolutely.
And what better way to do that than being able to say, yeah, we put ourselves on, but we also put on these artists or helped grow these artists and these
individuals.
But
that's our MO. That's what when we decided to start SZNL up, that's what we were after. We were after. Have you ever heard of Soho?
Yeah, like Soho House.
Yeah. So that's what we're after. That's the vibe.
Yeah, trying to build like your own community and network.
Exactly.
Like that. Well, I think y'all are doing a great job at that. And like I said, so when I met you guys in summer, you guys were still just starting, right?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. So by next summer, I feel like y'all gonna be on a whole nother level because the work ethic is consistent. There's a lot of quality behind what you guys do, and I'm just proud of you guys and glad that I got to meet you all and excited to see where
we're happy
it thrives.
to meet you guys too. Yeah. And that's what it's about though, because also like we meet a lot of people. We do. We've slowed down on events because I was sick. Lily, she was sick as well, and we just figuring things out as far as business. But we're trying to just stay active.
Yeah.
Just trying to just stay active and just trying to just keep our integrity with. Because also you can get caught up in a web too. You can.
For
like
sure.
we met a lot of people and it was just like a great deal, and it's just like, nah, that's not what we're actually after.
It's about having a sense of discernment with who you collaborate with as well.
Absolutely.
And like being an artist, you know, that's something that I think about a lot, and I'm sure if Lily was here she could agree and say, yeah, like when you're an artist, you want to collab and network and meet with people, but you also want to make sure that you're doing it with people who you know, are aligned with your same ideals and values and on the same moral compass with you.
Absolutely.
Because if not, that could be the difference between good business and bad business.
Yeah, not all money is good money.
Exactly.
I have to say that a lot, because that's what my main focus is the income and things like that. So it's just like, you know.
Yeah, making sure that you know, are doing what you strive to do, but you're doing it with the right people, because you never know, the wrong person can throw salt on your name, try to mess up some stuff.
We haven't had that, but I'm sure it's coming.
I hope it don't. I'm sure it's coming.
Well, you can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, you can't please everybody.
You can't.
But I feel like the way that you guys operate and the personalities that you and Lily have,
you're very black and white, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like good energy, good vibes. Like I never like came around you guys and felt like, damn, what they on today? Like what's going on? Like no, y'all always, like y'all always are pretty nice and respectful and like good business overall. So for anybody listening, if you're an artist or creative in the city, you definitely want to follow SZNL. Maybe we should talk about like just shout out all your social media platforms.
Okay, so you can follow us at SZNL Jam, SZNL JAM on Instagram, Facebook. Everything is SZNL Jam. Yeah. Everything is SZNL Jam. And yeah, just connect with us if you're interested in performing, if you're interested in being a curator, if you want to collab, if you have anybody you want to introduce us to. We are up and coming at SZNL Jam.
Alright, bet. I like that. Now let's move a little bit away from SZNL and a little bit into you. So now with this role, so I know originally, you know, you drive trucks.
I still do.
Right. So how does that balance for you, like with having that day-to-day job, but then also running a full business? Like, is that complicated? Does that become overwhelming? Do you feel like you have to lean on, you know, Lily a bit more? Like, how do you balance that work relationship?
I do lean on Lily a lot. The relationship is more so like she tells me what to do.
That's good. That's good.
She do. I have to admit it. She do, and I try my best to just follow the path and things like that, because she's on the ground and running, and I'm at work at least 10 to 14 hours a day. I don't know how many hours a week, but it just varies. But that's the dynamic, you know what I mean? And I'm not ashamed of it, because it's just like, that's just my role, and we're a team, and that's just how it is.
And I think that's good that you recognize that, because when it comes to teamwork, whether it's a big group or a duo dynamic or whatever, knowing your role is a big part of the success in the whole thing, because you know what your strengths are and you know what her strengths are. And if you're able to follow and she's able to lead, that's how you keep it a healthy relationship in that sense. And honestly, that's how you help not step on each other's toes and just keep the whole SZNL train moving, because you understand. And I think you guys are just starting out, so right now you're following a bit, but over time you're going to start developing your own niche and like way about going with the business, and that's going to put you in a predicament and in a space where you're able to be like, okay, now sometimes you go out and you find the artists and the collaborations, and now
I do that. See, that's the thing, because it's different, because we're actually in a relationship.
Right.
So actually, outside of business, we still go home to each other.
Exactly.
At the dinner table, we're talking about business.
Yeah.
So, but I would say my role is it's like water. I feel any shape, I feel any void, I feel anything.
Water is very powerful and constant, so that's why you keep it flowing, keep it going. And
I like I said, like it's one of those things where at the end of the day, this is her dream, this is her passion. I'm there to support her, but I still have to step up.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I'm just like, okay, what do you need me to do? But also, I'm at the point right now, we've been up and running for about like maybe not even 6 months. Has it been 6 months? Not even. I know it hasn't been a year.
It's and next summer it'll be a year. So yeah, you're probably reaching a halfway point.
Yeah, halfway point. But I'm already at the point where I want to start curating events.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah, I'm already at the point where I'm scouting for artists. I'm always I'm reaching out to vendors. I'm always telling people about events and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more so I just let her. She's the one that but I could do it too, but I leave it up to her because that's just like her full-time thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that I can't do it. I'm just saying I just leave it up to her.
Yeah, no.
What I mean?
And that's dope. And then also with you guys having 2 different backgrounds and 2 different personalities, the events that you curate are going to be different from some of the events that she curates.
No.
But you think it'd be the same?
Yes, because it's just like, it's kind of like, when you be around, so you kind of become it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could, and I've already picked up her, like, we've been together 5 years.
Yeah, that's
so I've already picked up her ways when it comes to scouting for people.
So you already got kind of a blueprint of how you follow.
Yeah, and that's all I know. And it's like one of those things, like, listen, anybody and everybody I already know about.
Mm-hmm.
Any helper, artist, anybody she's working with, anybody I know about, and we've had conversations about it. So that's kind of like engraved in my mind, like how she thinking when it comes to certain things, and it's just like that. But I'm not very I'm more so about vibe.
Yeah.
She's more so about talent.
Yeah, so you're going off the vibe that you feel when you meet these people, and I'm sure she has a bit of that too. But like you said, it's on the talent.
Not just me. It's more so like the vibe, like how they is with everybody.
Yeah.
Because and I'm also about the up and comers. Like cause she's like, you gotta be me or better. But I'm more so like that. What about the part? I see a little something in them. I got that type of
okay, niche. I get what you mean.
Like, I see a little something in them.
So you about to build up. You're like, I can see you going far. But that's good. Putting that together, that's good scouting overall. Because, she wants someone who has a sense of established idea of herself. And what I call it is a fully realized artist. And those are great artists to work with. Like,
awesome.
Because there's sometimes you'll meet an artist and they have that talent.
They just need to push.
They just need to push or the direction, and that's good because if you're willing
to support.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing that we all need. We all need support. Like you guys, as a brand, as a company, need that support, and then the artists that you're working with need it. So it's really a seesaw in terms of the balance in that. And I think that's super dope. And overall, like I said, you guys are going crazy, and I'm just so excited to see more of the things that you guys pull out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it my damn self. I mean, some of the things that we have in store is just like, wow. And me, I'm not an artist. I'm not really a curator.
I was about to ask something about that next too, but keep going.
What? Oh yeah, I'm not none of that. I mean, sure, when I'm drunk, I can rap a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I be freestyling, getting
I could sing a little bit. People that know a voice, they always tell me you can sing.
And then you be like, that ain't my thing. Yeah. Do you ever think that, like, whether it's just for shits and giggles for fun, do you ever think you will ever like, I don't know, just try something. Shit, maybe Lily making a song, you be like, let me do the ad-libs. Let me hop on there. You think you'll ever, like, indulge in the artist role?
Especially with Lil, because we do spend a lot of time together, especially when working. We was entrepreneurs with Amway, so we would always go to conventions and things like that out in. We would take like 5-hour drives to St. Louis and Kentucky, and we would just be in a car together and throw on an instrumental, and she's singing the ad, she's singing the chorus, how do you call it? The chorus, and I would be rapping, and she always says that I'm good at rapping about relationships.
And people love that. People love music. I forgot what it was I was looking at. I think it was like someone who works with like sync and like just like getting artists on different platforms, their music on platforms and stuff like that, like TV shows and all that stuff. And they're just saying like a way to get your music on, shows and things like that, movies, writing love songs and relationship songs. And maybe even if you don't get in the booth and get on the mic, maybe it's just as simple
Honestly,
as
I just
writing.
got on the. We was just with Beck and.
I did see she posted.
Yeah, we was just hanging out.
Yeah.
We was just hanging out. I had just got off work and things like that. And they was like, "Oh, Mandy, you with that little accent? I want to see Beck. I want to see you do something." I want to.
Beck is really cool.
Beck is cool. Beck is really cool. And I mean, it's not like a passion of mine, but just being around it.
Hey,
you know what I mean? You get inspired.
You'll be surprised, right? You just get inspired and start something. Or hell, like Kendrick Lamar was just rapping on his album, and he was saying that Schoolboy Q wasn't originally a rapper until he was just hanging around them as artists and doing what they do in the studio.
Is easy.
And now his ass is actually a raw ass rapper and a successful rapper, and it's like, so shit. You never know. Never count it out. You never know. Oh, yeah, like I say, even if you just songwrite.
Yeah, but I don't really like my voice like that. When I hear it, I'm just like, ugh.
A lot of people say that, like they hear a recording or they hear a video that they talking in, they like, that's how I sound.
Like, yeah, I don't really like it, but I know it's one thing about it though. It do sound good, like Lily singing, and then I'm rapping a little bit. That's when I feel like it sounds good.
Yeah, so that, like you said, that's just your support and help build your confidence. Yeah. With that. No, but I love it. But
cause who would she rather? You know, who else she gonna sound?
Say who? Say who else gonna
who
sound?
Else?
My girl, nah, for real.
Let me know.
What you say when we was out there? Let them know. Let them know.
I gotta look at the camera. Who else she gonna sound good with?
Who? Lily, you watching this? She said, who else? I dare you.
Nah, for real.
Oh man, but alright, we're about to get ready to wrap it up. I'm so glad that you were able to come back through and do another interview. For those who don't know, we knocked out one interview, but some crazy stuff happened to it. So we just had to come back and do it again. And we also had another member of Seasonal, Mo Beast. He came through and we did an episode with him. So shout out to Mo. Mo was a producer. So we just trying to introduce Seasonal to you guys in the different parts of it. And you know, having Mandy here today, I hope that whoever's out there listening, you just soak up this information about Seasonal, because like I said, it's a growing business, a growing community, and I feel like any artist that's in the city right now, up and coming, or even if you made it and you just keep going up, it's a great community to get in tune with. So thank you all for tuning in. We here with Mandy from Seasonal Jam. It's not the most high. You're now listening to Bars at the Bar, and we're signing off. Thank you guys.
Yes, sir.